Hi, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 5th, 2024 new moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by more people, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is linked in the description box below. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Okay, fantastic. All right, so we are crowned here with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So during this full moon, no, not full moon, new moon, during this new moon, which is in Cancer, it's a very rich emotional time and it's a very rich emotional manifesting time. So we're going to be able to call forward what it is that we're emotionally focusing on. But the kind of like kicker with this is that we're prone during this moon and even during Cancer time period to emotional fluctuations, but especially during this moon. So being mindful of this, being aware of this is going to be super, super, super important. So just knowing here that with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, we're having a hard time standing in the right here, right now. We're very good at being in the future. We're very good at being in the past. And during this moon, we are seeing ourselves move forward or attempting to move forward from past hurts, traumas, doubts, and fears. So the fact that we're kind of like yo-yoing between the future and the past without standing in the present, that is something that we just need to be mindful of, Sagittarius. Because what we need to do is find our balance and then embrace the truth as we are feeling it, seeing it at this moment. And it brings us then to the Page of Pentacles reversed. So this can mean that we're having a bit of difficulty if we have children who are earth sign energies, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We can be feeling very different. Yes, spirit doesn't make you misspeak for a reason, but you could be feeling different from them, but also distance from them. So just being aware of this during this time. Also, if you are connecting with your prosperity. There is something from your childhood that is going to be coming up about lack and about not being able to be prosperous or being compared to somebody else and not feeling as prosperous, even if it was just you who was doing the comparison. So during this time, do be aware of that. It then moves us to the Nine of Wands reverse. We're really tired of the endless battles, the endless arguments, the fighting, the chaos. So being aware of that as well. With the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Wands is in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, is the person with the bandage around their head, their arm in a sling, leaning on the wand. It's like, oh my gosh, seriously, do we have to go through this one more time? And this is really a stance in saying, you know what, I'm not going through this chaos anymore. I'm not going to take this abuse, hurt, pain, disappointment. I'm standing in my energy. I'm seeing myself. And it moves us then to the Three of Swords reverse. We're releasing a lot of heartbreak and pain and disappointment. But what we're going to be seeing here is just this feeling like I really need a good win. And that's going to come up, Sagittarius. So during this time, as we're finding our footing, because it really does feel like this moon is having us find our footing again. And remember, a new moon is when we set the intention, not just for the moon, 2 weeks from now. It's not for that moon, but it's for the full moon in Cancer 6 months from now. So this is like the long game that we're playing here. And we're looking at the heartbreak, we're looking at the pain, we're looking at the disappointment, we're looking at the chaos that we have been through. And it has formed us, it has broken our heart, it has shaped us, it has built us up again, it has made us fear, it has made us doubt, but it has also made us beautiful. Because love isn't always easy. They say love conquers everything, and sometimes it doesn't, right? But loving is one of the best things that we can possibly do in this earthly plane, on this earthly existence, and for ourselves. And so we're releasing a lot of pain where either the love wasn't reciprocated, whether it was, things just didn't work out, loss of, losing a person. We are looking at that pain and our bodies are releasing it. We might not even realize that we ourselves are releasing it. We might be a little bit late to that party of like, oh, wow, this is what my body is doing. But we're going to see during this time that there's a bit of a purge, there's a release. And that's why, like, subconsciously, we could even be, hard to stand in the present because our body is moving so far into the past and then helping to project us towards our future. It moves us then to the Seven of Wands. We have to be mindful that our energy is going to be a bit tight. So I always see the Seven of Wands like a clenched fist. I'm going to stand for what I believe in. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to fight, and I'm not going to stop. But what Spirit is saying here is that that's very draining. It's like having a clenched fist all the time. This is exhausting. So being mindful about this is going to be a very important thing. We then have the Lovers reverse. Now this is Gemini energy. This is our sister sign. They can bring out the best, it can bring out the worst in us. But if we have Gemini in our chart, if we have Gemini in our life, we might be getting really, really ticked off, because what sister signs are is they can complement each other really well, but they can also just push all the buttons. So Gemini, a bit flighty, right? A bit, kind of like, I'm going to go with airheady. And that's just how it's coming forward. Now, it's funny because I myself am a Gemini and I have strong Sagittarius in my chart. So I think this is hysterical. But here, there is the Lovers reverse. And so this is lust. It's like, what are we lusting after? And us with our level-headed, Sagittariusness is going to be like, okay, how do I get this in balance? How do I see what it is that I want? But our negative Gemini energy, because here when it's reversed, it's negative. It's like, ooh, shiny thing, ooh, this, ooh, that. What about this? What about that? And we're kind of getting exhausted with it and frustrated. So if we have a Gemini in our life, we want them to focus. We want them to calm down and focus. If we have Gemini in our chart, we need that part of our personality to focus. And then to also say, what are you lusting after? What are you longing for? And how does that correlate to the release of heartbreak, the battles that we have been through, what we want to build prosperously in our lives? And it builds us then to the Queen of Pentacles. This is very interesting that we're bookended with the Page of Pentacles, the student. We're not very good at being a student, but we're going to be made to be one during this time. And then the Queen. If we have Earth sign energy in our chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this comes through very powerfully and very positively. If we have Earth sign energy in our life, again, powerfully and positively, it moves us forward. Now, with younger, more immature child energy, okay, that can be a bit of a struggle with us. We could be a little bit too like, these are the responsibilities, this is what's supposed to be done. So being aware of that is going to be super important. With the Queen of Pentacles, looking at what you want to nurture. So what's really interesting here is that the Queen looking at the Page, what do I need to nurture within myself in order to move me forward? So the adult that we are now is speaking to the inner child, to the child that we once were. And we're starting to come to revelations of like, I don't need to be held back by that doubt, by that fear, by that guilt, by that chaos. I don't need that to define me anymore. And that is going to be a very powerful shift. It's going to be a very intense shift. We're going to be seeing ourselves quite differently than we have. And this moon is going to bring it forward. Now, we're very into nesting during this moon with, Cancer energy with the sun, Cancer energy with the moon. We want things to be pretty. We want things to be nice. We're going to be really focusing on the home, the garden, things like that, things that can just nurture and bring forward. So that is going to be very important during this time. We are moving from past hurts. We are learning, we are learning from our pain. And as we do so, we are going to be prone to overthinking. We are going to be prone also to getting annoyed with the duality of ourselves. We're like, well, I want to be all this way. Like, I want it to be just like this. The balance that we're always striving for, Sagittarius, right? The angel pouring water from one cup to another. That balance, that harmony, that synchronicity that comes forward that we're always searching for, always diving deeper for. We can feel like right now, I just want simple answers. I don't want to dive deeper for it. I don't want to know more about it. I just want things to be simpler and clear. Kind of like Confucius said, name things simply. I just want things to be simple and clear. And we are going to have a bit of a difficult time with boundaries during this time, but it is going to be really important for us to implement them. So just be aware of that. We can find it really hard to say no. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Now, if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a sun in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced at random. So good luck to everyone. So here we have Hummingbird reverse. Oh, and hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when that video comes up of announcing the winner. Okay, so the Hummingbird reverse, it says, release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on its way. We've been holding on. We have been holding on to things. And that's what the Seven of Wands, that's what Spirit was just telling us. We've been holding on. We've been holding on. Why? Because it's been one battle after another, mainly around money, security, prosperity for, children. If we have children, if we want to have children, it could be around that. But it's also just for the the security of growing. It's to live in instability. And so here we need to release, we need to release what we've been carrying to lighten our load. But it's like, no, I need to hold on because, if I let go, something might break. I've already been through heartbreaks. I've already been through, battle after battle after battle. What if it falls apart? And let me tell you something, Sagittarius. What if you realize how absolutely unbelievably strong you are? I know when Spirit says that to us, we think, I don't want to be strong. I don't want this. Like, I want things to be easy. And I would love to have a white knight come in, slay the dragon, awaken the princess. Everything's being great, right? Or awaken the prince. Like, however you roll in life, that's what I want. And what Spirit is saying here is that when we save ourselves, when we see ourselves, when we embrace who it is that we truly are, we might find that prince, right? We might find that princess. We might find that person that sees us and gets us. Or if we're in a relationship, things become better. Like all of a sudden things start to align and it's like, oh, okay, I got this. But we see ourselves and we can lose ourselves along the way, but we need to release. Whereas we're holding on, thinking if I hold this really, really tight, it won't break. It won't lose, it won't fall apart, or it won't get hurt, or I'll never get hurt again if I just hold on really, really tight. And unfortunately, that's not how life works. There's always a stream of chaos in everything. So being aware of that is going to be super important. It moves us then to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading. I love how divine wisdom just popped right up. It's like, no, I'm here. I'm here. Listen to me. This is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above our crown. This is divine wisdom. This is divine connection. It is moving forward in this power that is going to be so, so, so important. And it moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading. So this is the 6 of Pentacles. Now, this is my minor arcana Libra card. Okay. And I'm just putting this out there just in case you're having a bit of difficulty, because I can see that when somebody's having a bit of difficulty with like with that person, with a Libra time frame, September 23rd to October 22nd, or it's with that time. It's like things are out of balance. You might be kind of arguing over bills or, payments or whatever it is. So just being aware of that, but also like knowing your worth, knowing your prosperity, knowing your success, knowing what you're going after, that is also going to be really, really, really important, because we can get caught up in the past of things, in the future of things, but the right here, right now, we need that to be in order. We need that to be balanced. And it's almost like we're running away a little bit from the balance of ourselves. And this moon is kind of calling us back to saying, hey, Sagittarius, you're pretty great. You're ruled by Jupiter. That's greatness, right? Jupiter is the Roman name for Zeus. You are ruled by greatness. Embrace your greatness and stand in it right here, right now. Nurture the seeds, but also know that you're going to be a student of your prosperity, of your success, of your wealth, of what you value as much as money is coming forward. Do you want to be a student of this? No, not really. You would like to have it all figured out. By the end of things, as you move forward in the power of this moon, as you're setting your intentions, you're going to find that you're mastering a heck of a lot more than you thought. But with the Page of Pentacles here, it's like be a student, harmonize, see yourself, look at things. Also, connecting with children during this time who teach, or you're going to hear, you can hear something online where it's like a question asked by a child, or somebody asking something very innocently. It doesn't have to be that they are a child, but there's an innocence that, kind of calls to you. It's like, oh, well, why not that? Why can't I move forward in that way? We're releasing so much of the fighting, so much of the arguing, so much of the doubt, so much of the fears. And it brings us to this place where why we need to release this is because we've gone through a broken heart. We've gone through pain. And this moon is all about healing. Cancer is ruled by the moon. So Cancer energy feels very home when it's in the moon. Like when we have a full moon in Cancer, when we have a new moon in Cancer, it feels very at home here. And so this energy for us feels like, having a nice, cozy blanket, to snuggle up in, and having a nice cup of hot cocoa or tea or whatever it is that you drink. And so here there is this sense of I'm seeing my heartbreaks, I'm seeing my pains, I'm seeing the hurt that I've been through, and I'm showing myself grace. And I'm healing because I don't want to be fighting anymore. One battle after another after another. And we can kind of like go to one extreme, like here is super serious, right? And then we can be like, you know what, I'm just going to have fun. I just want to go and have a good fling and lust and laugh and just have fun. But we can also find it really hard to focus. We can find everything kind of weighing too heavily on us, and we need to release this. And that's what we're going to be doing, because we're stepping into our prosperity. We're stepping into nurturing the seeds of what we want to grow and how we want to connect and how we want to move forward. So there is a power here, and there is a stability here that's coming forward from embracing what we feel, but also saying, what is it that I love? And what is it that I am creating? And how is it that I am moving forward for me? And that's going to be a very big deal. The Queen of Pentacles also, dress for success, embrace your prosperity, look at the bounty of who it is that you are. Eat good food, surround yourself with good people. That's going to be very important. You're also going to see during this time, we can be a little bit childish, a little bit, stomp your foot. This is what I want it now type of thing. And then we can have this energy come in with somebody that is either in our life, as a permanent fixture, or somebody come in rather, passingly, that really opens up our eyes to our prosperity, really opens up our eyes to what success is, what bounty is. So that's going to be, and that is a very big deal. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message. Now, this is the meadowlark reversed, and it says, smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. And it's kind of, the sense is, it's like, I'm just a bit weary, right? And I've forgotten how to truly smile for myself. And Spirit is saying, now it is the time to come into balance and into harmony and to embrace our prosperity. It moves us then to our subconscious tarot message, which is the crown chakra meditation. Meditating the mind connects us with the heart. It slows things down. It stabilizes us. It moves us forward towards where we need to be within ourselves. Meditation is going to be one of the ways that we really connect with wisdom and the highest power. So this is going to be just absolutely gorgeous. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. The Nine of Cups here, Spirit just said, we're waiting for others to come to the table. We're waiting for others to see and celebrate with us. And we need to see our wish, our connection, and what it is that we truly love moving us forward, and not waiting for anybody else to validate it or to give us permission. It's like, no, this is me. And it moves us then to the Three of Wands reverse. So the Three of Wands is standing on the horizon, right? Ships coming in, ships going out. There's a sense of movement. There's a sense of like opening up of the door. What we're going to see here with the Three of Wands reverse is that we need to open the door up to ourselves, up to new ideas, new instincts, new ways of moving forward. That is going to be highly beneficial. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this moon and of ourselves. And also note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Sagittarius. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.